Hello, everybody.
Whoa. Wait, why did you start on the home screen?
Shut up. We're doing we're doing taste testing today.
Taste testing?
What
do we have?
We have procured boiled Dr. Pepper served with lemon.
The aroma is nice and I find it quite pleasant to smell.
I'm gonna take my first drink.
I think we're ready. God damn it. I did not want that to be that good. Fuck.
Okay, guys. This kind of just tastes like tea.
Like dead ass.
Like a really, really sweet and citrusy tea. With zero of the benefits of tea.
Yeah, actually. Considering you boil... I mean, like... I would say we simmered it, because it didn't get to a rolling boil, did it? It didn't get that hot.
Yeah, but it's still served warm.
Yeah, served warm. Yeah. Like it was brought to a nice simmer with the lemons inside. We have lemons in our cups that we then poured over. This is so tasty.
This is the way Dr. Pepper was always meant to be served.
I hate this, dude. I hate this. This is awful. But I'm not gonna stop drinking it.
Like, wow, I kind of like it.
I think I found the winter drink. I think I'm gonna have to start.
Get a nice hot mug of Dr. Pepper with lemon. Sit by the campfire together.
When Megan gets home, I'm having her try this.
Oh my god!
This has no right. Wait, was that post originally from like a 50s cookbook or something?
It was from a newspaper ad, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they were onto something.
Maybe it was. I think it was by like the Dr. Pepper company. Whatever company is like produces
PepsiCo or whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
That's so good.
They were like, because they wanted to advertise it as like a premium drink.
Huh.
So the way that they did it was like hot.
Boil it with citrus. Yes. that makes anything premium. Boil it with citrus.
Yeah. It's now a fancier drink, you know.
Oh man.
I kind of like it.
That is so lovely. I'm so happy about that.
That's nice, guys. Everyone listening, stop watching this video. Go boil yourself a nice Dr. Pepper.
A nice rousing mug.
Serve it with
Dr.
some lemon.
Pepper.
You'll thank us.
It's so good. Like I promise, it's genuinely good. I'm not being. We're not faking it.
I'm enjoying this.
We're not fakers.
Faker.
Oh my god.
Damn.
He says, "Damn." I mean, reasonable though.
Yeah, like it's just a really citrusy tea, but without like the floral aspect, the herbal aspect, you know?
You could like fake this on someone, be like, "Oh, it's a family herbal recipe."
100%.
I can't tell you what it is.
100%.
But trust me, it's the hookup.
I almost want to know what this is like if you boil it and then chill it again. Like how you do with some teas.
Because it wouldn't taste the same as if you just took slices of lemon and put it into Dr. Pepper.
No.
Because you've altered the drink by getting it hot. Because and it's like different than if you drink like a bottle of Dr. Pepper that's been sitting in your hot car, right?
Yeah.
It's got a way different.
This tastes different. It's so much different.
Yeah.
It's not fizzy anymore.
Yeah. No. I'm trying to.
Yeah. We cooked out all the carbonation.
It's just a black tea now. Like, actually, this is stupid.
We can indeed trick people. Very good.
What in the hell?
Exciting.
That is crazy, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Now, if I fuck this up, I will look like the fool.
What do you mean?
So let's see if I remember how to do this.
What the hell?
Nailed it.
What the hell is this?
figured now was the time, guys. Audience. It's fine. They can't touch you. They can't hurt you. At least not in the physical way. You're the cat outside the door.
That was pitiful.
I know. Why is your cat such a bottom?
He was just born that way, you know. I didn't birth him, so it's not me.
Mentally, it's a different story, which makes sense because all of this is mental. I was messed up way before the thing that I saw in my trailer, which might explain why I saw it. But it was me continuing to see it that traumatized me. I never knew when I was going home to an empty trailer or a trailer with Raincoat Monster inside. Eventually, I was able to realize that it didn't really notice me, I guess. The first time, it definitely wanted to make its presence known to me. These days, it just kind of pops up every now and then, and it's really just a cardboard cutout of a spooky character from a horror movie.
He's really going crazy.
He's really
on that
upset
door.
Out there.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it's still startling when it's at the foot of your bed at 2 a.m., but you learn to live with it. I think that'd be fun.
You think so?
I mean, like, it would be spoopy, like, the first 2 or 3 times, but after that, they're just a buddy.
They're just good friends.
They're just your buddy.
They're just good friends.
Yeah.
We're just good friends.
Soon, the cardboard Raincoat Monster with claws become a man who would walk around our kitchen. He was angry, cursing, throwing stuff around, but I was okay with all of it because he never noticed me. I couldn't say the same about the next thing, though, and that was another flat-faced creature. Okay, but this one moved around on all fours with his elbows and legs all at an angle like a spider. He would crawl onto my bed, over my face, and whisper things to me. And that's when it really became hard, and things finally broke down after the first time I tried Ketamine.
Is that the Japanese pronunciation of ketamine? Ketamine.
Is it ketamine?
It's ketamine.
Ketamine?
Ketamine.
Okay.
That's how that is pronounced. That is that thing.
Sure. For most of my teenage years, I was a weed and opioid kind of guy. Not like heroin or anything, but a pill every now and then to go with the weed so I could really chill. My friend, well, he loved stuff that was a bit more intense, stuff that really made you feel something, or nothing at all, which is what he promised me before I took it. You'll feel nothing but calm. And then, while I was sitting in my friend's living room, a bear broke through the window. He had a ski mask, and he had a gun, and I screamed, and I ran, and I called 911. Of course, it wasn't real. I was so out of it, actually, that I thought I was watching someone else do all of that. I'm not friends with that guy anymore, but it was a turning point for me. I knew drugs made these hallucinations worse. I knew that the longer I stayed in one place, the more they would appear. And I knew they weren't real. I knew because why was there a creature with long feet? Wait, foot-long claws, long feet. long
feet claws.
Long feet
they
claws.
call them long feet claws. The meanest foot in the West.
No. I gotta write that one down. Claws in a raincoat that stood 10 feet tall. Well, I'm going to bet such a thing never existed in that trailer. I'm going to bet nothing like that ever existed at all. I created it, and it followed me like a friend, and I ignored it like a friend, even though it's starting to get weirdly insistent. Oh, where are we going?
Where are we going? Ooh, October 2019.
It's the pre-vid days.
The pre-vid days. That's not wrong. I guess we could call it. Oh shit. So. You all right, babe?
Dev somehow already has a shirt off.
A little eager, huh?
I don't answer the question as I slide my shirt over my head, and immediately Dev's paws go to feeling up my sides. He's a little buzzed, so I don't think this is really going anywhere. We just wanted to get away from the party. We wandered around the little forest next to the house. Dev was looking for orbs or something.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of
This cat doll is just, he's just a little guy. You're just gonna beat your cat? Oh, okay, very good. I'm gonna continue sipping on this boiled Dr. Pepper served with lemon that you should all try, by the way. You should all try it, okay? And you have to tell me in the comments if you liked it or not. It's very good. The blicky? That's what you call that?
I had to go get the blicky. Get that 9, get that iron. I keep that MF thing on me.
Okay. It started raining, so we ran to the car and decided to wait for Jason to come out so we could leave. Hopefully soon, because this thing, it stands outside the window. So it's watching? He says, I like it to watch. It's like, put on a show, Cameron.
Yeah, have a good little time.
It's aware of us. I don't like that, even to this day.
Is there someone out there or something?
Nah.
We don't even get to see it, man.
Look, this is a safe for work video game.
No. I meant the monster.
Oh. Okay.
I want to watch the monster who's like whacking it on the outside of the car.
No, he's not whacking it. He's just enjoying the show.
Oh, it's true. He's just like,
enjoying.
Oh, yeah, so.
Fascinating. Or do you think he has like a coach mentality if he's like, Cameron,
thrust faster.
Use your hips.
Cameron, arch that fucking back. Stick that thing out, boy.
Dev looks behind us, right at the creature, and a chill runs down my back as he stares face to face with it. It's grinning at him with its sharp teeth and stooped over deeply because it's too tall. But as usual, Dev doesn't react. That's because he's normal.
Are you seeing things again, Cam? Just because you told me it stopped doesn't mean it might not come back.
You'd really like that, wouldn't you? Nope. Things are ghost-free.
Well, whatever you think they are you seeing things again?
Sorry.
Oh.
I sigh deeply. I mean, it never goes away. It's just better sometimes compared to other times. Dev rubs his bare arm. His big chest heaves, then shudders as I run my paw up his pecs, squeezing them.
Honka honka.
Oh my god. Terrible.
He give him a honka honka. He do though. I don't want to get you upset, but...
I close my eyes, waiting to be upset. He already knows I don't like him treating me like I'm some psychic. I'm just a stupid kid that sees horrible, useless things.
But would you at least tell me if you see something that might be important to me?
I blink, thinking, then realize what, or rather who, he's talking about. Oh, well, yeah, of course I would. It's just that I don't really see people. Just things, and not good things. Dev has gone a bit quiet as I rub down his stomach, playing with the fur and the thick layer that comes naturally to bears is something that I like. I feel weird doing this while waiting for our friend. I mean, it's our car, but we're both 25 and acting like it just can't wait. We gotta do this before we get home.
25 is ripe car sex age. That's what they said. That's what they tell me, right? I'm not 25 anymore, so.
Did you have car sex at the age of 25?
I did not at the age of 25.
What a lose.
Shut the fuck up.
Usually Dev just like to be intimate like this, where he can just feel me, but he only grunts as I tentatively open his fly. He doesn't stop me, so I keep going.
Well, you know I was supposed to visit Echo today, but Larry had some problems or whatever. So now we're at this shitty party, and it's gonna be months before I have the chance again.
I shrug, waiting to keep the conversation light. I've seen worse. Parties, I mean.
Next time, I'm not bringing Larry. It's just gonna be me and whoever else wants to go.
I nod for him to go on. Dev sighs in a frustrated way that has his chest expanding against me again. He pulls my paws from his crouch, and he holds me, just pressing our bodies together.
Obviously, I want you to go, but I don't want you to feel like some kind of tool or something I'm using. I just think it could be a good experience for all of us.
I stare back at him. Didn't, 10 people die or something?
Well, not that, but how things will change if we see something.
And what does that mean?
That there's something more. There's somewhere to go after we die.
I think hard, trying to choose my words carefully. But how do we know that? Seeing something doesn't really mean anything. I've learned that over time.
Dev
sighs, not really annoyed, just tired, or probably having a hard time thinking straight on the alcohol.
I just need your help for a few days. I need to know where she is.
Nowhere? She's dead, so she's nowhere. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this. It's such a bad idea, but this is important for Dev. It always has been. So now that he's finally asked me to go, I can only say... Of course. He grins and lets out a breath, like he's relieved. I had no idea he was this tense about it, though I guess my reactions to previous comments about the town told him I wasn't exactly a fan of going. But I can stand a few days of discomfort if Dev finds the answers, which I really, really hope he does.
Thank you.
No problem, man. I try not to jump, because just as I said that, for the first time in my life, I see cardboard creature move.
Oh. Sick.
Oh, exciting, exciting. There we go.
Well, that was neat.
Isn't that a little neat?
What was was that always there as far as or was that like a patch later on after it was all done?
No, it was there before the game finished.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't there in the first couple builds though.
That's so neat.
That's kind of creeped up eventually.
You did like a cool little trick with the mouse. Did you have to click and drag, or was you just
No, you just have to click Cameron.
Oh, that's all? Okay.
Yeah. All you have to do is click Cameron.
Okay. Makes sense. That was so neat though.
Right.
That.
Yeah, it's just a cute little thing that's just hey, it's the moment.
Yeah.
He says yes to it.
Yeah.
But, it's a fully from Cameron's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Since the game itself is
we swap.
Yeah, it's it's first, third. What is that?
It's solidly third person.
It's third person?
Yeah, because a lot of the descriptors of the narration is Cameron does this, he feels
that's
this.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
That's a nice little this is the first person variant of it.
Yeah, we swap between perspectives but it's still describing in everything in the third person.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
That's cute.
How neat. That was fun.
Yeah, we get a little bit more with Raincoat Monster.
And now Cardboard Monster.
I'm pretty sure they're one and the same.
Well, because he describing the Cardboard Monster as Flynn?
Well, that one's up in the air.
Yeah, but that's
one's
what this is all for, right? For speculating speculating over some hot Dr. Pepper. We have a nice hot drink that we sip and we speculate.
It is something that I do like about the Echoverse games.
Yeah,
is they remind me a lot of like what I like about Silent Hill. That fuck you, there are no hard answers, there are soft answers.
Right.
Like there are
so.
things of like what the devs might think is like the most concrete stuff we have, but even then not everything is said.
No.
And a lot of it is just like, how do you feel about it? And it's like that, it's that emotional experience of you interacting with them. Like I kind of like that. Rather than just going like, here's all the answers.
Yeah.
Like if at the end of the game they just went like you have Smoke Room, right? Smoke Room just went like, so here's how the Indian burial ground created like the spooky echo monster, and that's what's been haunting everyone. That's the lamest shit.
It's like, hey, fuck off with that.
I think that'd be so lame. Them just going like, shit happens. It's ethereal.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Because especially when it comes to something like horror, if there is truthfully something that is happening to the characters that you're caring about, that just will never make sense, no matter what information you're given.
Yeah.
If you don't know,
that's explained is like, it's lame,
right?
And I feel like if you choose to explain your horror, right, you need to have a dual genre. So it's not purely horror. If it's like a horror mystery, it's like, okay, well, you can have an answer to your mystery, right?
I'm following.
Like with Flynn's route, right? Where you do get an answer to the core mystery, but like,
Yeah, but also like to get to that point of like, well, how is Flynn going to, like, did he cross to another dimension to go to that bar to meet Sydney? Who's there? And then,
so many questions, no real answers. You get the answer that you were like seeking originally.
Yeah.
But not anything else along the way.
But it helps to open up more questions.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Spinning more,
Right.
It's fun to think about. It's neat. That was cool. I liked that.
But we can also do it the Scooby-Doo way, the correct way. Scooby-Doo, the strongest franchise ever made.
Pull off a mask. Oh. It was Leo.
Old Man Smithers.
Go up, pull off Jenna's head. It was Old Man Smithers. He had the gun.
Okay, but please though.
We never just get a classic Scooby-Doo unmasking and everything and anything and more.
It's so sad because I still think like original Scooby-Doo Where Are You is like peak media. For being this weird 26 episode thing that exists. That's far better than it has any right to be.
I would agree.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. I think the creators of Scooby-Doo didn't end up liking Scooby-Doo because of the popularity. It's always fun hearing about that kind of stuff, but hey, it's your fault for making something good.
Yeah.
Like they started disliking it because they kept getting demanded more episodes from the studio. Yeah,
and it's like, it's weird because once you watch those first 2 seasons of Scooby-Doo, it's kind of done.
I agree.
You're like, oh no.
Oh no.
Has this run its course? And you kind of didn't have to just change the formula immediately. It's the reason why like I don't take issue with Scrappy.
Yeah.
Is because I'm like, well, they needed the dynamic to change.
Right.
Or else we're just actually doing the same episode over and over. Because you start repeating monsters fairly fast.
And you can, like, the quote-unquote changing the dynamic is removing 3/5 of the mystery gang.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you just had Scooby and Shaggy going off and doing things, nothing would have been different at all.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, we'll give someone who, like, I'm not gonna say is competent, but like is gonna be the opposite of them.
Yeah.
You know, they're complete foil.
Scrappy's an aggressor, you know.
Yeah. Which we need, right? No one
That's
else
why
really does that.
I like the 13 Ghosts era where they're like, okay, so people didn't like just having Scrappy with Scooby and shit. Let's add a Daphne.
Yeah. And then, like, you know, they have the special guests as well that shake it up,
those
right?
Are fun. Those are fun.
Those are always, yeah. Like, I like when they meet Batman.
It's good.
Like when they met Batman the first time. I mean,
yeah.
Classic.
You know, Bat milk.
Quick, Scooby, sup upon for my bat milk.
Bat milk and cookies for everyone. I feel like that line would have been perfectly fine if it didn't then zoom in on Shaggy. Shaggy just went, bat milk.
Yeah.
It's like they knew then
that it
like,
was
that was
a weird line. But like, you know, universly, if they all knew it, maybe that's why they kept it, right? They're like, holy shit, I came up with the funniest thing ever in the 50s.
I think by that point it was the 70s.
The 70s, yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure that
shit's hilarious. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
That joke will never not be funny.
It's always good.
Just putting
it is
anything just funniest shit I've ever seen.
Always good. And then he turned into a pickle. A pickle. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
I'm so glad that I've never watched an episode of Rick and Morty.
You know, reasonable.
I like to think I'm still a pure individual because of that. Like, I haven't been tainted by Rick and Morty.
There was a period about a month ago, I was like, maybe I should try picking up where I left off just to see what it's doing. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, oh, it's more of the same thing. And you can't even tell when they replaced Justin Roiland as Rick and Morty, because both Rick's voice and Morty's voice are not difficult to emulate.
No.
So people just like, well, you did the best one, so have a job now.
right. It's fine. It's fine.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm. But okay, I think we'll end the part here. You know, that was just a cute part for the little thingy, and then we'll resume what's happening
your regularly
with
scheduled
Cammy
arches.
and Devi and friends. So we'll see you guys around.